This one really gets me, if you couldn't tell. I'm triggered. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm sharing the top 10 worst fashion mistakes that you should be avoiding. I tried to rank these in order, so stay tuned all the way through the end to see what I find is the #1 worst fashion mistake. But I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to put all of these in order because I think you should avoid every single one, so let's jump in. Fashion mistake number 10 is forgetting to cut the vents that come on blazers, skirts, dresses. Typically nicer items do have little vents on them that you're actually supposed to cut away. I don't necessarily have an example to show you because I've cut all mine, but a lot of times you can look for these on areas that are actually supposed to open up and allow the material to move a little bit better on your body. So all you need to do is take a pair of scissors or take a nail clipper, anything just to cut away the little X that comes on your clothes. And you always want to remove those before you wear them. Fashion mistake number 9 is wearing too much print. And what I mean specifically is too much animal print. Now, hear me out. I love animal print. I wear a lot of leopard and cheetah printed items throughout fall and winter specifically. But I feel like you should just keep it to one item in your overall look. So whether you're wearing animal print shoes or a belt or a scarf, just keep it to one item. But I feel like it's definitely a fashion mistake to avoid if you're wearing too much of one type of print. Fashion mistake number 8 is rocking pet hair out of the house. Now this may be more so one of my personal pet peeves when it comes to mistakes that I see people making, but I feel like if you're wanting to, if you care about your appearance, just take that extra time to use a lint roller. If you don't have a lint roller, you can actually use shipping tape or tape around the house, something sticky. You just go over your clothes and remove the pet hair. I think this is one of my pet peeves because as a physical therapist, when I have patients come into the clinic and there's pet hair all over them and then I'm trying to work on them and then it's getting on me, I'm just like, can you not use a lint roller? Fashion mistake number 7 is wearing a white bra or white undergarments with white tops or items. Now, this may be what you think you should pair with it since it's the same color, but what happens when you pair these two together is they actually intensify. So it makes the white across those areas even brighter so you can notice your undergarments even more. So instead of making that mistake, just wear a nude bra under all your white tops and avoid that fashion mistake. So I actually don't even own a white bra. I stopped purchasing them just because I found this to always be the case and I wasn't getting a lot of wear out of those. Plus my self-tanner would always mess it up. So I just kind of stopped buying them. And if you're curious about the best basics that I think everyone needs, make sure you're subscribed. That's going to be the next video as part of the Build a Wardrobe You Love series here on my channel. Fashion mistake number 6 is wearing a pair of heels or shoes that you cannot walk in very well. So if you have a beautiful outfit, beautiful dress, you're feeling really good, your shoes look beautiful with it, but you go to walk and you can't walk in them, your outfit overall is ultimately going to fail. And if you're kind of clunking in, I don't know, I'm picturing something. But if you're walking into the party and you cannot walk in your heels, people are going to be looking at you and not in the way that you may think they're looking at you. So if you're new to walking in heels or if you got a new pair of heels that you're not as comfortable wearing, just make sure to wear them around the house and practice on different floor surfaces and things like that. That just reminds me of my friend who has done pageants in her life and she actually talked about this same thing when she had to wear these ridiculously high platform heels because she's actually very petite and she practiced for over a month before her pageant wearing those heels. So definitely applies. Practice makes perfect, and watch videos on YouTube or just go with a lower heel height that you're comfortable wearing. Fashion mistake number 5 is wearing leggings as pants. I personally feel like you cannot wear leggings the same as you would wear jeans. They're just not the same. So they're not pants. They're pants, but they're like not the same as jeans. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like you don't have to worry about it as much if you're actually working out or if you at least look like you've been to the gym and you're running errands after, that's totally fine. What I'm more so talking about is if you are getting dressed up or wearing clothes like outside of the gym or outside of athleisure and you're wearing leggings as your pants, I feel like there's better options out there. I personally think that if you are wearing a cute outfit with leggings, just keep your butt covered. If you can, keep the front covered too. That's how I choose to wear and style leggings, which if you haven't seen my video on styling leather leggings, I have 2 different videos up. I'll link those both down below if you're looking for outfit ideas. All of those can apply to regular leggings or the faux leather leggings as well. Fashion mistake number 4 is rocking visible panty line, or VPL for short. No one needs that in their life, and it's very easy to avoid just by double checking your outfit before you leave the house. I actually always ask my husband before I leave if I'm wearing a dress or something like that where I'm not sure. I just kind of walk by him in natural light and he does my VPL check for me. But if you don't have a husband or boyfriend or family member who can check that for you, just make sure to give it a good look through in the mirror in brighter natural lights. If you have a very dark room, I would consider, go outside and snap a picture. Just make sure things are looking good in daylight, because you'd be surprised what looks good in like a darker house may be completely see-through when you're out in public. Fashion mistake number 3, and this is what inspired this entire video actually. I just am always truly shocked when I see people rocking pajamas out and about. I don't know. I'm just not here for it. There's way cuter loungewear. You can rock some joggers. You can wear leggings with a long top. There's just so many options. Why are you wearing your pajamas? I'm having really bad flashbacks. Like, I've seen men wearing their pajama pants that have like the hole. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. And I'm just like, please don't let anything fall out of that. This one really gets me, if you couldn't tell. I'm triggered. Truly triggered by the pajamas in public. I mean, again, you do you, but it makes me cringe. I'm sorry. Fashion mistake number 2. Honestly, I could have put the pajamas at number 1 because I'm truly triggered by it, but we're just going to move on. Fashion mistake number 2 is wearing low-rise jeans that are either A, giving you muffin top, or B, showing your underwear when you sit. So always do a sit test in your jeans, because you don't want to sit down and have everyone seeing your underwear for the day. But 2, it's just not necessary. I remember back in high school, like I worked at Hollister and all through college, like low-rise jeans were the cool thing to do. But I honestly haven't complained about muffin top in years, because I just started wearing more mid-rise or higher rise jeans, and it keeps everything in. It's way more comfortable, and I don't think I'm ever going to go back to low-rise jeans. But if you do rock low-rise jeans, just make sure they fit appropriately at the hips and do a sit test before you leave the house for dinner, or, you're showing grandma your underwear at the dinner table. It reminds me of high school. I was totally guilty of this, not gonna lie. I'd be sitting there in my little G-string. So we made it to the number 1 worst fashion mistake, and the reason I chose this as number 1 is because it truly makes me the most uncomfortable when I see it. So that's why it's number 1. I'm honestly still triggered by the pajamas though, so that's a close one, but I think this one still definitely wins. So wearing clothing that is way too revealing. And what I mean by this is clothes that are just way too chesty. Like, I mostly see this honestly on TV, like Real Housewives or just random TV shows. And I honestly feel uncomfortable because I literally can't stop staring at your chest. And then I feel uncomfortable because I can't stop staring. And so it's just, doesn't make me feel good. And of course, I fully support, highlighting areas that you're proud of, wearing things that make you feel good and confident. There's lines, and I'm talking about when people cross the line personally. If you're wearing shorts that are literally showing your butt, I actually saw a pair on Nordstrom. I think it was Nordstrom. I'm going to try to find it and put a screenshot in here. And I was just like, what is that doing? Why are we selling this? Like, we cannot encourage this behavior, because I don't want to see it. So personally, I feel like all of these should be avoided. Now, I actually have a whole nother list of common fashion mistakes that I see people making, but I kind of wanted to divide those out because I feel like these are ones that we should all avoid. But in an upcoming video, I'm going to talk about common fashion mistakes and how you can avoid them with styling tips and tricks or fits and things like that. So if you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. If you love shopping on Amazon, stay tuned. My next video is going to be featuring some really cute spring and summer dresses, all from Amazon Prime. So if you haven't already subscribed, you can hit my little face up at the top there. That will subscribe you to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss that upload. And if you want to catch up on my latest try-on hauls, if you're looking for spring outfit ideas, I'm going to link a playlist right here, and that will walk you through my latest spring try-on hauls.